The Fourth Kind, alien abduction film based on true events? Found footage? Is it true? Is it real? Based in Nome, Alaska?
I think Nome, Alaska itself sets a scary scene for this movie. Being
Absolutely.
a town of very few people, kind of
Alaska
isolated.
is a very scary place in general just because of how out there. It's almost just the wilderness. You know, there's people there, but not the wilderness.
Exactly.
Well, let's get into what worked for this film. This film, for me, what worked was I thought it was cool seeing the aliens have to be, like, with the way they spoke, it was only through recordings, and it was only noticed afterwards after you played them back. It was like a text that, or like a dialogue that only ancient language learners could even give any understanding to Abby Tyler, the psychologist. Other things that worked for me, the creepy scenes in this movie, they were creepy. They got under your skin a little bit. Like, oh, that's weird. You know, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, that found footage and
yeah.
I wouldn't say they were necessarily jump scares, but they were huge volume changes. You know, the
yes,
the screaming, and it
distorted
got a little scary.
faces and like the jaw sideways, the levitating. Like this is creepy. It's definitely had its moments. I wouldn't want to see that either.
Yeah. Yeah, so that stood out for me too. The story was good. You know, I like alien movies. I like paranormal movies. So the story was cool. You know, alien abduction. It's a classic movie theme.
Yeah. Well, okay. So unfortunately,
that's it.
I don't really have anything else to say good about this film. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off here with what didn't work. For me,
Yep.
They should have just made this movie found footage only, or the reenactment of the said found footage only. In my opinion, going back and forth from them was a waste of time, and it would have been scarier and more realistic, I guess, if it was just one or the other. The way they did this one was ridiculous, in my opinion, and especially once I found out none of this is true, and it was even the found footage was all just doctored by actors just to make this story. Yeah. And the aliens, you don't even get to see them. You just, it's an owl. And then it kind of zooms in a little bit and it's an owl.
Yeah.
One thing that really bugged me, let me just get this real quick. That freaking cop, the sheriff of the town or whatever, is just always angry. He's just like, what's wrong with you? What have you done? Like, walked in the room and he's already like hostile.
Yeah, he didn't seem like a small town, you know, police officer or sheriff.
Absolutely
to me. He seemed like a New York City. You know, the beat cop you would meet in New York City, just, you know.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
Suspicious of everybody.
Aliens? You kidding me? Get the heck out of here. Yeah, no, it's like, that's exactly what he was like. Like,
yeah.
He had no curiosities, even though there was, like, very well documented and backed up people saying weird stuff was happening.
Yeah, strange things happening. You know, apparently the FBI visits this place 700 times a year or you know, so.
I think it was over 2,000 times.
Yeah, something like that. So you'd think he'd be suspicious of anything.
Like Anchorage, and it was like 700. Yeah, yeah. Sheriff, terrible. Not that he's a bad actor or anything, but it didn't work for this one. This felt like not a B movie. It felt like a C movie. This movie was so horribly done, and it sucks because the idea was cool, but
yeah, it's a cool story.
Execution,
you know, it could have been executed much better. Yeah. The pseudo documentary thing really killed it for me. Maybe it was the way they did it, or maybe it's just the pseudo documentary thing that killed it for me. So I'm right there with you. There were actors pretending to be real people, and then there were actors pretending to be actors portraying the real people. You know, the whole thing, it's not incredibly confusing, but it was executed. So it just wasn't
atrocious.
The acting wasn't good. So, you know, I didn't really believe the people were under hypnosis when they were supposed to be, or even possessed or whatever you would call it.
Yeah.
It didn't do it.
Yeah, it was interesting that they took the alien thing to being like, where the aliens were the creators, the aliens were gods, and they spoke like for old languages. That
Sumerian, right?
Sumerian text. I don't know.
It failed to keep my attention the whole time. You know, I tried, you know, knowing I was going to review it, you know, but I just kept, you know, looking around or getting bored.
Very boring.
It was a boring movie.
It had, like I was saying, like, it had the potential. It had those moments where I was, like, creeped out. And I was like, oh, dude, if only they had just, like, expanded upon this. I don't know. Horribly executed. I feel like I lost time in my life that I'll never get back watching this film.
Yeah.
I can't even recommend watching this. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5 for the fact that if you like sci-fi, it's kind of cool.
I'm going to give this movie a 2 out of 5 also. And I don't know if I can recommend this movie at all. I think maybe if you're bored and have some time to kill, sure. But I wouldn't recommend you pursue this as a entertaining Friday night movie with the family.
Steer away from this unless you're a huge alien abduction fan. Very low quality, and then that's... I guess you can. I don't recommend it though. 2 out of 5. The Fourth Kind. There you go.
It's a movie.
It is one of the movies of all time. And we appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the review. Let us know in the comments, what did you think of the movie? Drop your score on our 1 to 5 scale and tell us if you agree or disagree with our take. Also, if you have a movie suggestion for our next review, throw it down below. We actually read every comment. We love getting your ideas. If you're new here, subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit the bell so you don't miss our next No BS short review. Thanks again for hanging out with the S2S Film Bros. We'll see you in the next one.